Welcome to today's trivia. Everyone, it's finally Friday, so it means, guys, today we are not only answering to the questions the right way or trying to guess the right answer, but also we're gonna have a leadership word, so we find out who is the winner of today's trivia. As always, guys, do not forget you need to get your phones, computers, tablets, whatever you're gonna use to participate in the trivia ready, because in a moment we're gonna start. Just a reminder, guys, if you are participating for the first time or it's not your first trivia, you already are not a pioneer but like experienced person, guys. Nevertheless, I must remind you that the faster you give your answer, you will get additional points that will make a big difference in the end of trivia in your leadership board. Second of all, guys, you will have 20, for some questions 25 seconds today, guys, to give the answer. If, of course, everyone provides the answer before this time, before the deadline, then the correct answer will be revealed automatically. And also, guys, if you join the stream a little bit later or you lose the connection, do not worry. You can always reconnect and come back to trivia once again and join us. And your progress will stay as you left it last time. All right. So, guys, in today's trivia, our topic is nature. This is actually something that La Vida mentioned yesterday, and I'm like, why can't we do trivia about nature? Nature is our mother, and we all directly related to it. So I believe we can learn something, or we already know interesting facts about it. Okay, you ready? Listen up to a press story of this specific question. When measuring the age of living organisms, most people think of ancient trees. However, there is a seemingly immortal organism that forms sprawling colonies. Unlike a single tree that eventually dies, tree eventually dies, yeah, right? This organism has been continuously duplicating its genetic material in the same location for hundreds of thousands of years. The question: what type of organism holds the record for the oldest continuously living being on Earth, with colonies over 200,000 years old, guys? Deep sea corals, Mediterranean seagrass, giant Californian sequoia trees, or Antarctic fungi? Oh my god! Guys, correct answer is actually Mediterranean seagrass. This organism, a species of seagrass that forms massive underwater meadows in the Mediterranean. While individual shoots are much younger, the entire genetic organism asexually by cloning itself. It clones itself. A single continuous meadow off the coast of Spain has been genetically dated to be over 200,000 years old, making it the oldest known living organism, guys. We don't have trees that old, just this seagrass, which is crazy, guys. Confirming no one here touches grass. Yeah, guys, literally. I actually counted how many times I touched grass last year, and it was twice. It was twice I touched the grass last year. No joke.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Okay. Question number 2. A desert is defined not by heat, but by its low levels of precipitation, receiving less than 250 millimeters, which is also 10 inches, of rain or snow per year. While the Sahara is famous for its heat, the world's largest desert is actually found at the opposite end of the temperature spectrum. Guys, question: what is the classification given to the entire continent of Antarctica based on its average annual precipitation? A, an Arctic tundra or tundra. B, a polar ice cap. C, a cold desert. Or D, an ice sheet biome. And guys, we got the right answer. The right answer is a cold desert. Antarctica receives very little precipitation, making it technically the largest desert in the world. The massive amount of ice in ancient accumulated over millions of years. Much of the interior receives less than 50 millimeters, also known as 2 inches, of precipitation annually. The cold air holds very little moisture, and this lack of rainfall perfectly fits the scientific definition of a desert. So correct answer is C, cold desert. The coconut palm is one of the most widespread trees on tropical coastlines around the globe, from the Caribbean to Southeast Asia. This is largely thanks to its highly successful method of waterborne dispersal, which allows its seeds to travel vast distances to colonize new remote islands. Question: what specific adaptation allows a coconut to float for months and survive long journeys across the ocean to reach new land? A. It contains oily foam. B. It's filled with trapped air. C. It's sealed by rubber polymer, natural one. Or D. Has a microscopic air pockets. Ooh, we have split answers. And the right answer is actually, it has a large internal cavity filled with trapped air. So the coconut's husk provides something. A buoyancy, but the main factor is the large hollow space inside, which contains the coconut water when young. This air-filled cavity acts like a built-in life vest, preventing the coconut from becoming waterlogged and allowing it to remain afloat for up to 110 days and travel thousands of miles to reach a suitable shore where it can germinate. Guys, look at this. This is how it actually flows. Sometimes more of it is above the water, and if you Google, you will see coconut with the root going up and leaves on it. It's not really a root, but part of it. So this is how it basically starts growing while it's on water until it reaches the land. And when it reaches the land, obviously it will the roots will go under the ground, and it will actually start growing in the new territory. Question number 4. We often think of the atmosphere as a uniform gradient of gases. However, at a specific altitude, there is a distinct, measurable boundary where the air pressure is too low to sustain winged flight, but high enough to support the highest flying birds, giving the region of a unique ecological importance. The zone between the highest peaks and the lowest limits of outer space is the transitional layer. What is this transitional region officially called? Upper troposphere, thermocline, Kármán line, or altitudinal barrier. The Kármán line is the internationally accepted boundary of outer space. It's at 100 kilometers. And I forgot what I'm reading.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
For beyond where the birds fly, the stratosphere and the troposphere are the layers, not the boundary. The transitional region, where flying begins to fail due to low density, is often referred to as the near space region. But the best known atmospheric boundary is the Kármán line. Yeah. So the correct answer is C, the Kármán line. Now it's as you can see on the screen, guys, we have a river. Please take a look carefully about this. Look at this river. This is how normally, more or less, rivers look like.
Well, no fucking shit.
So when you look at this river, or at any river from the top, it almost always meanders, also know, which means snakes, right? back and forth, rarely flowing in a straight line for long. This is not due to random obstacles like rocks or trees, but a universal principle of fluid dynamics that scientists can reliably predict even when starting with a straight channel. Now the question, what force is primarily responsible for causing a river's water to erode one bank and deposit sediment on the opposite bank, creating S-shaped curves? Magnetic pull, tidal friction from distant oceans, earth rotation, or thermal energy? What exactly causes the rivers to create S-shaped curves? Okay, 3 of you answered. We are waiting for the fourth one. Where is the fourth answer? S-shape? Yes. Okay, guys, come on. While local geology and velocity play their roles, the initial tendency for any moving object on a large scale, including water, is dictated by the that's called officially Coriolis effect, which means earth rotation. In the northern hemisphere, this force slightly deflects water to the right, causing it to push against the erode that bank, while depositing sediment on the left, starting the meandering, which is snaking, process that gradually forms the distinctive S curves seen globally. Correct answer is earth rotation. Listen up. Many ocean creatures live in shallow, clear water where they are constantly exposed to intense solar radiation.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Which makes sense, right? It's very close to the sunlight, and if you are in water, you know you will get burned really fast. Unlike humans, they can't simply move to the shade or apply sunscreen, which is true, yet they manage to protect their delicate DNA from harmful UV lights through a remarkable biological adaptation. Now the question: what natural chemical do many reef fish use to prevent sun damage and UV-related mutations? A. Layer of fluorescent protein. B. Layer of dark melanin. C. Amino acids. Or D. Specialized oils. I was stuck between 1 and 4, so I chose 2. Nice, sweetie. Okay, again, we have no right answers, guys. The correct answer is amino acids that naturally absorb UV light before it hits the DNA. Coral reef fish, as well as coral themselves, synthesize a unique class of compound called mycosporin-like amino acids, also shortly MAAS. I don't know why. These colorless compounds accumulate in the mucus and skin tissue and act as a powerful built-in natural sunscreen, effectively absorbing UV radiation before it can penetrate to the sensitive cellular DNA. Question number 7. Let's go. In the cloud forests of Central and South America, there exists a unique species of palm tree that is rumored by local guides to be able to walk. This is not a mystical observation, guys, but a description of a real, slow, decades-long process that allows the tree to adjust its location in response to environmental conditions. Guys, you got it? Walking trees. How does the walking palm, soca, slowly moves across the forest floor? It grows new roots, it releases a chemical, it reroot in a new spot, or a taproot attaches and reattaches. Interesting, guys! Yay! We got most of the answers correctly. The Socrates exorziza, I don't know. Guys, if you Google it, you will find it. It will always have this name. Palm, it's a palm name, grows an extensive, dense network of stilts roots high up on its trunk. When the tree needs to reach more sunlight or move away from falling debris, it grows new roots towards the desired spot. Once the new roots anchor, the old roots on the opposite side die and rot away, causing the tree to effectively shift its position by a few centimeters to meters over a lifespan. Guys, look how it looks. They actually walk. Like, their roots are located above the ground. I don't know how they survive all this time, but they still root down under the ground. But most of it is above the ground. If you dive deep enough in the ocean, sunlight rapidly disappears. The longest wavelengths, like red, and wavelengths like red are absorbed first, which is why red objects appear black at depth. Consequently, many deep-sea creatures are red, even though it's their most vibrant color. Why would a deep-sea creature that is bright red be essentially invisible to predators and prey in its natural habitat? A. It appears black. B. Predators are colorblind. C. Emmet has a blue light. They emit a blue light. Or D. Visible under the pressure. They're visible only under the pressure. But other than that, no. Okay, guys, the answer was actually in the question when I was reading it to you. So, light penetration in water is a filtering process. Red wavelengths are absorbed within the first 10 to 20 meters of the surface. Below that depth, no red lights exist, guys. Therefore, a creature that is red absorbs all of the ambient blue, green light and reflects none, making it look perfectly black and invisible against the dark background. Guys, look at the picture. Please take a look at the screen and the stream itself, guys. You will see the photo on the background. Of course, if you are on your phone, you will not see it. So look at the screen. You see how specifically deserts, dunes look like, right? So you can see massive sand dunes in a barren landscape. However, the most unique feature of these dunes is not visible. Sorry, it's not visual. Under the right conditions, dry water and the sand sliding, these dunes produce a powerful, low-frequency sound that can travel for miles. So dunes, guys, create sounds. Question. The phenomenon of singing or booming dunes is caused by what? What causes the dunes make sound, guys? A. Air pockets. B. Dry sand grains. C. Mineral deposits. Or D. Underground volcanic activity. And the right answer is B, guys. The booming sound is a rare phenomenon caused by the uniform, simultaneous slippage of billions of highly spherical and uniform dry sand grains. As the top layer slides, the friction causes the grains to vibrate together at a specific frequency, creating a powerful, low-pitched resonance that sounds like a sustained singing or roaring sound. This is also the reason, guys, because it creates vibrations and makes sounds. You will see on the top of dunes this not completely flat surface. The creature in the image, please look again, right? You will see on the background here, is a small fish that thrives in the sub-zero waters in the Antarctic. It's remarkable because its blood is completely colorless and nearly transparent. Imagine transparent blood, guys. A trait that is unique among vertebrates. Unique one, guys. Not everyone has something like this. So the question, this ice fish is the only known vertebrate to survive without which essential blood component? A. White blood cells. B. Hemoglobin. Or hemoglobin. C. Platelets. Or D. Plasma proteins. What exactly this fish doesn't have that actually creates its blood to be transparent? And the correct answer is hemoglobin. for oxygen transport, right? This specific blood component transforms the oxygen. The Antarctic ice fish, also known as Channing Thaiday, has no red blood cells and thus no hemoglobin, the iron-containing protein that makes blood red and transports oxygen. It can survive because its environment is so cold and oxygen-rich that the necessary oxygen simply dissolves directly into the plasma and is circulated by its highly efficient pumped heart, making its blood colorless. Guys, look at the picture. I was trying to find the right, most explicit picture of the fish, so you will be like you will easily see that. It's actually more or less transparent / white. It's like crystal that it's like a white stone that you drop under the water. Right, this is how it looks like. There are also other photos on in the internet if you search for ice fish. Let's see who came first. Oh my god, no way. Oh my god, Bleach actually got really good amount of points. Good job, Bleach, well done. Okay guys, thank you so much for participating in today's trivia. If you like what you're watching or what we're doing here, do not forget to subscribe, follow, write things in the chat, share, repost, participate on future trivias. We are having them every stream. So guys, and at the moment, thank you for participating, and officially today's trivia can be closed. Thank you so much, and applause to all of you for participating, watching, listening, learning something new, having fun, I hope, and for winning as well, guys. Thank you so much, and meow DT.